Hello, chemistry enthusiasts. Welcome to GeoEnviroPro's discussion on environmental forensic chemistry with a focus on recalcitrant compounds, including PCBs, PAHs, dioxins, and furans. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to join our free half-hour GeoPro Talks, weekly webinars on environmental topics, and to access recordings of past webinars, like the one presented in this short video. PCBs, also known as polychlorinated biphenyls, consist of two benzene rings with varying numbers of attached chlorines. By varying the number and position of the chlorines on the rings, we can have up to 209 variations of PCBs, which are termed congeners. Other key terms in the PCB world include Aroclor, a trade name indicating the number of carbon atoms and percentage of chlorine in the product, and homologues, which categorize groups of congeners based on the number of chlorine atoms in the congener. The core takeaway? Analyzing patterns and proportions of congeners present in a sample can be pivotal in tracing pollution sources. For instance, recognizing chemical patterns in sediment samples can indicate if a pollution source is from a particular site or from background. This approach offers valuable insights for understanding and effectively mitigating challenging environmental sites. In forensic chemistry, we often analyze chemical proportions to explore patterns and recognize groupings or chemical signatures. When studying dioxins and furans, we categorize the congeners into tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, and octa forms. The most toxic form has 4 chlorines and is better known as 2,3,7,8 tetrachlorodibenzodioxin. By comparing the patterns of congener proportions in samples to known sources, we can determine potential contamination origins. PAHs are another group of complex compounds made of benzene rings. The simplest is naphthalene with 2 rings. Alkylated PAHs, which have added methyl or ethyl groups, usually indicate a petroleum source, distinguishing them from coal tar-related compounds that were formed under high heat conditions. Certain marker compounds like terpenes and hopenes specifically indicate petroleum sources. For PAHs, ratio comparisons, especially of persistent compounds, can provide clues to contamination sources. As an example, a ratio below 0.5 between fluoranthene and pyrene commonly indicates a petroleum source or a formation by relatively low heat. On the other hand, higher ratios suggest coal tar or high heat origin. Laboratory methods matter. Labs that cannot differentiate closely related compounds might produce biased results, potentially skewing conclusions. Always consider the full context of sources, site characteristics, lab methods, and use multiple lines of evidence when interpreting these patterns. Thank you for joining us on this brief journey through forensic chemistry. This summary just scratches the surface of all that was covered during our free half-hour webinar. To foster continued professional development, we have introduced an exclusive membership program. As a member, you will join a vibrant community of individuals who share your commitment to excellence in the environmental field. Our exclusive membership program offers unlimited access to webinar recordings, future events, and discounts for just $15 a month. Corporate memberships are also available. Stay tuned for more engaging GeoPro Talks, and until next time, keep exploring the world of environmental science with GeoEnviroPro. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.